Okay, so this is a bit of a unexpected stream right now. So normally I would have done like Mega Man or something, but today normally we would have had a Karazhan 40 planned with a guild who's doing prog in it, and I was all signed up ready to go, but we've got a lot of people who are just kind of dropping out and not being around. So without being able to hit the minimum scaling, which is 35 people, we were unable to actually do that raid today. So I was just hanging around half bored, probably going to go watch something and just faff around doing something. I didn't really want to stream Mega Man right now. But you know what? Fuck it. Stormpike said might as well give it a shot. So here we are. I'm going to stream a little bit. One of the guilds that I play with is going to be doing a ZG. And we're just going to get some idols and other nonsense. So it's going to be pretty fun. So I figured, you know what? Fuck it. I've literally talked about me playing a lot of this and even messed around some of my streaming schedule because I've been playing a lot of this. So I might as well at least show it. So here we go. Going to... Does it even capture in the full screen game? Probably not. I probably got to pull it up in the window game. Alright, so we're going to pull that up there. I also need to add, let's see, image, add, because it probably won't really cause any issues, but I do want to cover up the chat, just in case, because they post links and stuff in there, so figured I can at least be, alright, so window capture, we're going to tell Mega Man to fuck off for a minute. There we go. Also, there we go. There's my totally real avatar right there. And there we go. So, also I got to turn the volume actual up, because I have to turn it way down when it comes to the Phoenix Rank game. But yeah, so this is just Turtle Will Warcraft. I've been talking about this, I said a bunch of times, how I've been doing other things than doing this. Just going to go get some idols for some enchants, maybe get a tiger. They also have a weekly thing done where if you do a 10-man or 20-man raids or 10-man raids, you get weekly tokens. And once you get 10 of those, you can hand them in, and there's a bunch of raid mats in it. And the reason why they did that is because I'm playing on their oldest of servers, Nordinar. And that old server, and that older server it's mostly like dads playing this, right? This is the server that was played way before people even knew what Turtle WoW really was, what was just coming out, and people have been playing a while. So this is like people's in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and up who are playing this. So this is the dad server. So there's a lot of people who only show up for raids, and they don't make too many new characters that much, especially since they opened up a new server in August. So they put in the weeklies just so people would still keep doing the old content and not just for mounts. Now you can actually get raid mats or other things for consumes that you might need, which everyone is looking for. So it's always good to get. And there's also a couple like extra mats. Like I'm literally writing one right now that I got from the weekly. I think this is like one of the first things like I ever handed, like the second time I ever handed it in, and I got this wolf on it. It's one of the only ones that actually does it. But Turtle WoW is basically classic World of Warcraft, but plus. They added things into it. They added in, they made almost, well, not almost, they made pretty much every single spec viable. Every single thing is viable. You can, if the class is supposed to tank, it can tank. If it's supposed to heal, it can heal. If it's supposed to DPS, it can DPS. There are varyings in how good each one of them are, but hey, that's what happens. That's what the balance is. But they're all pretty damn close. Like right now, I'm actually playing Arcane Mage, which is the strongest version of Mage currently in the game. Everyone normally plays Frost, but they did two things to Frost. One, they made Arcane do more damage than Frost. And two, they reduced the amount of slow that Blizzard does. So it's a little bit harder to farm on Frost Mage. You can still do it, but it's just not as overpowered bullshit broken as it was before. So, so that's why Arcane is currently sitting top dog, but still pretty damn good. But yeah, I figured I'd just pop this up. I talk about it a lot, so I figured I might as well just throw it on and do a little stream of it, because I've actually streamed every single day this week. Well, I wouldn't have been if I didn't stream today, but you know what? Fuck it. Might as well do this. I didn't really feel like doing Mega Man or anything else. And the K40 I was really looking forward to, because we've only progressed it once. Last week was Super Bowl, so we really couldn't actually do anything that day. So Hopefully we're getting a bit more here. Yeah, so far this mage is completely tier 2 geared. I do have the main hand and offhand from... also, as you can see, there's an X-Mog system on here. This is the new Mog I just put on. It's kind of half-assed, but I like it. I literally had to put something around the dad sandals. But I'm literally wearing every single thing from... wearing full T2. Got Choker the Fire Lord. I got the AQ40 main hand, offhand. I got one of the new trinks, Citadel of Ancient Accord, pretty cool. Same thing with Mind's Key, that's also a really sick one. So this comes with spell hit, some spell damage. It's very nice. Okay, we're in here, but we gotta help summon because I think we have now. Unfortunately, my frames here are not showing exactly the right classes half the time, but I think they're showing them now. So this is going to be mostly for fun. I don't know if we're going to do another one after this. I know some people were saying they might want to do K10 if they did it for a guildie to get the Scythe, which is a new legendary, and I'm throwing my ass in that ring. If everyone finishes this one and they want to do another one, I sure as hell am inviting. Or saying, hell, let's go. Or hell yeah, let's go. But yeah, so Turtle WoW has really breathed a lot of life into Classic World of Warcraft. I never played Classic World of Warcraft until I was in like my senior year of college. And then I played it for the first time and really liked it. I'd played regular WoW beforehand. Like I think I started in Cataclysm. So I played that beforehand, but it wasn't until I... I'll make them oranges. Oranges are basically a raid food that you can get. You just summon it and everyone can eat it, and it fully heals up your heals at like what 3% a tick. So I got it right here. 3% of your health and mana per second for 25 seconds. It's basically just a full heal, full mana food for everyone, so you don't have to sit there and make individual orders. Unless you're on the new server where they don't have the oranges unlocked, because that comes out with AQ20. Alright, well, they're summoning. Groups are still kind of whatever the groups are doing. So I'll come in here now that they summon a couple people. We got what? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we got just over amount we need because it's scaled. They also made it scaling, so ZG scales down to 12 here. And we got a lot of people that need more clickers. All right. Whoop. But yeah, this definitely breathed new life into it because regular Classic World of Warcraft was fine, but playing on this with all the new content and all the new classes being able to actually play the way they're supposed to have played, and they vary still much within the classic feel, it's very nice. Like it actually, this is the first World of Warcraft that ever got me raiding. I had literally never raided at all, even on retail. I just didn't give a fuck. Had fun just using it to waste my time doing other things. Okay. Alright, I think there's enough people here and people summoning, so I will pop the table. Right here, 64 attack power. Use it, increase attack power by 260 for 20 seconds. Very sexy. And once I get that done, then I don't have to give a shit no more about Nax. I mean, there will be some stuff in there I might want, and they'll probably need me to tank 4 horsemen still, but I can then move my mage in on there and start oozing up things. So getting a couple idols now will be great, because idols give wonderful enchants for head and legs, 18 spell damage, and plus 1% spell hit. Which, that's another reason why Arcane is kind of broken. Arcane naturally gets from talents 10% spell hit, and you need 16 to make sure your spells don't just get resisted by the full amount. So you only need 6 hit, and you get 2 hit just from your leg and head enchants. So you don't need that much stuff with hit on there to be able to go apeshit and really blast things, besides it just being strong. But you can focus a lot more spell power and crit. So we're basically just in the building phase right now, getting everybody together. And like I said, I figured I'd just pop this on just to have some fun. Since the main raid I wanted, the new K40 was a no-go today. Since we just had people just not showing up. And we don't really want to waste like another half hour or more filling with pugs and then using every single consume you can get to try to get through it, since that is the top content currently. And unlike Nax, which Nax can go pretty smoothly with just a group, Karazhan, you need everybody actually paying attention to what the hell they're doing. Also, do I have my... Oh, yeah. I don't even have this thing sized appropriately. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Not you. Wait a minute. Hold up. It's not even sized appropriately. Ha. There we go. There's all my shit. So, I don't know how long the stream will actually go. It might literally just go this ZG, which this is a catch-up raid, but they put a couple stuff in here for you to have fun and get and chase, like mounts, and like I said, a weekly chest. So this isn't going to really be like a hard or anything to worry about. It's just going to be going through, watching for dumb stuff. It's always fun. And luckily, I'm doing this one on my mage, not my warrior, so they can't pressure me into tanking again. Which keeps happening every CG now. No off tank. Oh, can you swap over? But today's been a fun day. I was actually on the other server, the newer one, Ambershire, and did Molten Core and a ZG and a Q10 and a Karazhan 10 with everybody on that too. And then I went over here to do the K40. Sundays are definitely the big raiding day. But this ends up being most of what you wait for at this point, just waiting for everyone to show up. Also, I don't think we even have a paladin either, so. Let's see. Yeah. Haha, I'm not wearing a rock. Eat shit. You can't make me swap over to my main. You can't make me swap over to my main. I'm on my mage. Fuck you. Especially since I don't want to bring my main anyway, since he's locked out, so I can't. But I do actually want to bring him because there's a new world boss they added that there's a secret quest to get pieces of an idol, and if you get all 3 pieces and combine them together, you can summon a new world boss. It's called Klakora, and it's got a whatever loot table for my warrior. Like, I don't need anything here besides maybe like the anchor for X-Mug, which I think one of the people here is literally wearing on their back. There you go. The Torn's wearing it. That's the anchor that they added, which would be a neat transmog. I don't need anything like that, but I literally have the middle and the first and the last third piece. I've had them just hanging around forever because I found them by accident and found out the secrets to get it to summon the world boss. And then I found out, oh yeah, you got to summon the boss here, the Hydra, using that Pagel's barrel to get the middle piece. And then every time I summon it, it has not dropped. I SR it. I'm the only one who can get it, and it just does not fucking drop. But basically, there's just like one member of our guild that could use a couple items from there. So it's just like, yeah, might as well. Not that rush to summon it. Uh-oh. Okay, so they're literally just running around trying to find the last tank. Even though, honestly, Brontok is so geared, he can handle the whole thing himself. It's just Hakar is going to mind control him at different points. At the final boss, and someone's got to hold the Raptor. Although, yeah, no, Brontok can honestly hold the Raptor and just and tank them both at the same time. Just, nobody needs to cleave. Actually, let's see. Now that I resized everything. There we go. Not blocking any of my bars or anything. Alright, ready to go. Sweet. Even though the groups are kind of whatever the fuck the groups are currently. Did I only grab one stack of my own oranges? Whoops. Okay, I don't know what's with my freaking frames. They are just not showing the right classes. This has happened very recently, too. Oh, we did get an elf tank. Oh, the other shaman. Cool. But this is the basic rotation of Arcane Mage. It's literally just Arcane Rupture, cast time, and it hits pretty strong. But then, for a certain amount of time, it increases Arcane Missiles damage. Arcane Missiles, it just channels constant damage over amount of time. It's pretty good. Then, since Arcane Rupture is on a 13.5 with my stuff cooldown, then we'll keep spamming Arcane Missiles until the cooldown resets and you can cast Rupture again. However, every time you cast a spell from Arcane Missiles, there's a chance that it resets the cooldown of Arcane Rupture, thereby making it the next thing that you want to press. It also gives all the mana back of Arcane Rupture. So it's very nice. And then the last ability is just Arcane Surge. If a spell you cast is ever resisted, you can then blast your target for a good amount of damage, and you kind of sneak that in as you can. And right now, since I have a full tier set, if I do get an Arcane Rupture, it increases my spell power by 40. So it's pretty nice. It's basically 3 buttons, and all I have to do is stand here, and it does lots of damage. And then, of course, there's Arcane Explosion, which they actually may do damage. And it does a lot of damage. And I think I'm solo decursing here. Oh boy. Oh shit, they pulled that too? No! I could at least poly that. Shit, alright, hold up. So those packs are very annoying. They put this take 500 extra damage on you. They can rain down fire upon the group. They can summon shit. So normally you polymorph the slaves, but even with a really good geared group, sometimes it just collapses. Huh, those are neat. People are probably going to need on that one. We also have auto roller for all the different ZG coins that drop and everything else. Which also makes it nice. That's the other good thing about ZG that people tend to need as well. Is the Zanza potions. It's 50 stamina, 50 spirit, which is 500 HP. So it's just a very, very, just great buff for every raider to have. Like, it's pretty much mandatory. Swear to God, if you pull. I haven't finished decursing yet, goddammit. But this is also one of the main reasons why I don't stream Turtle World of Warcraft or any World of Warcraft, honestly. I honestly do not understand how people watch. I mean, I guess there's other content you can do than just showing off the gameplay here, but the game, I don't know who the fuck's sitting here watching. Like, unless there's like a chat and you're interacting with everything, then sure. Yeah, I don't even want to hit arcane power. I don't want to fucking die because I ran out of mana. People are rolling and they haven't even rolled it out yet. Nope, I'm not getting that with my 27. But there's another chance later at the Raptor boss. Oh no, the master looter rolled before the roll. You have to roll again anyway, man. Otherwise the add-on's not gonna let you finish. There you go, 79. Okay. Yeah, so since I have all the one other thing that they put in here. Sorry, I think someone's sitting here asking for fucking buffs. There you go. Some of the people weren't around when I made my first oranges. And someone back there gonna res? Anyone's gonna res. Okay, they're actually resing finally. There we go. Oh, what killed Brontalk? How the hell did Brontalk tip over? And then instantly lost and they got me. I need to get mana back. I'm not waiting around for this. Evocation time. And this next boss technically has mechanics, but we don't have to give a shit. The other one did have one. It summons the healing totems. It can put a curse on you, and it summons adds to attack players, and only the people with the curse can attack the players. So you're not supposed to decurse. But you can kind of just blast the shit out of the boss, and it dies. Since a lot of the people here, since they made it incentivized, this is like a catch-up raid, and people are incentivized to do this even at high levels of gear. So, I mean, smash and do it is what we do. Everyone else is running around like tier 3 and everything, or tier 2 as well. Okay. Now I can actually blast a little bit. And the Panther tigers on my ass. Oh, rip. That doesn't matter. I forgot the master loot. Okay, this is like trials and tribulations of like this guy's first master looter, I think. These are classics. So they didn't click an actual target. So it wasn't showing my aggro table. Are they waiting for it? Yeah, I guess they are. Oh, and here come the tigers. Oh, no. Ooh, nice. Okay. No one was scared into the extra pack. Oh, we can actually summon the fish boss? I swear to God, if the middle piece drops now, I'll be very annoyed. The one time I'm not summoning it, and I character who doesn't need it. Actually, let's see. Did anyone SR anything from it? No. No, it's mostly just idols and mounts. Oh, well. Fish from behind. And this next boss is basically there's 3 first people, and you have to kill them all around the same time, otherwise they'll resurrect each other to full health. And after you kill them, another one spawns, who's the actual boss, who has like some knockback and does whatever, but it doesn't matter. Because it's just not really that difficult, you just kind of hold it there. Don't kill! What are you doing? Why the fuck is the paladin trying to kill the shaman? So it's basically just trying to make sure everybody knows what they're supposed to be doing, which usually most people here do know. I think Greece is already on their way, yeah. Because normally you're supposed to go in there, fight a bunch of trash, and get the boss. But if you go up here, you can nick the boss, run around, and only the boss and 2 tigers will follow without having to fight the rest of the trash. So what is going on with camera? Alright. Now I'm just kind of... Just watch damage, hit whatever is low, or hit whatever is high. Alright, good. Everyone's kind of teetering off lower con. We're good. Alright, now this one is my other SR. Hopefully the tiger drops and I get to roll for it. Oh, there's a lot of people on the tiger as well. I've never actually seen the tiger drop, though. I've only seen the raptor. I've even won it once. Oh my god, I forgot to pick up the crest of heroism from the other boss. Fuck. Hold up. I gotta hope I can make it in time. And it's not gone. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do another 10-man. Oh, fuck me. No, 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 no. And there's no way they're doing spiders. There's no way they're gonna do one of the extra optional bosses. Uh-oh. The chance of it actually being there still is gonna be incredibly fucking low. I gotta hope. I really don't want to have to wait another week or do an extra one or do. I mean, I guess it's not that bad if I do another ZG again later, because I do need more Zanzas on my main, and any of the items you get can be sent over. Oh my god, it's still there, it's still there, it's still there, it's still there, it's still there. Still say yes. Okay, cool. Whew. Alright, good. They got me. Oh, thank God I remembered. Oh, there's been times where you have to go back and there's nothing there. And it's like, no. You've got fuck all nothing. And it's normally because you're just not looting a boss, so you never really think about it. You just think, oh, well, the Master Looter is going to be doing their thing. You just fuck off and run away. And it looks like the one warlock was going to summon me, like I asked, but the other tank, the off tank, is now main tanking, and they're just pulling everything. And Bronze Hog is just hanging around doing whatever. Yeah, I didn't pull that. They're fighting a berserker. It's weird how berserker calls the entire raid to become in combat. Wait, nobody mined that vein? Nobody mined that vein. Okay, hold up. I might ask before they leave to invite Werner and just run in here and mine it. Oh wait, no, he's locked. I can't do that shit. Oh well. I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't understand how people can watch people play World of Warcraft. The actual gameplay is just kind of like meh. Unless of course you're like listening into like guild chatter and other stuff. Which none of the guild is on Discord for this. In fact, I still don't know why I'm even streaming this. This really is just kind of shit content. Uh-oh. 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 So what I did there is I drank a limited invulnerability potion, because while you drinking, while you have the potion in you, you can't get on the threat table. So I could just kind of blast all I want when I put it up. Nice. Yeah, people are going to be needing that. I like how the actual paladin only greets it, and everyone else is needing it. They're like, oh, it's bind and equip. Ooh, someone got a Black Lotus out of that one. That's another special thing they added on Turtle. There is a small % chance, I think it's like 4%, anytime that you pick a high-level herb, you could get a Black Lotus with it. Which honestly just helps the economy so fucking much. You just get to kind of go around and just do your regular herbing like you're going to for flasks. And every once in a while, you get yourself a Lotus that you can either sell or you can keep around to actually make the flask that you just picked the herbs for. Which they also changed around some of the herbs that flasks need. So Titans no longer uses Grom's blood, and instead uses Golden Samson, along with the oil, the eel oil. Oh, something's on me. I don't like that. I couldn't get it off me. actually just a blessed at normal. But it's honestly too fun to not. And just arcane explosion spam. Oh, people are hitting. Wait, no, it's just the coins. No. So this next boss's mechanic is it's the main boss and a raptor. Main tank grabs the troll, off tank takes the raptor and brings it away, because if the raptor dies, the boss is enraged. So you just kind of got to sit there and get hit by that raptor. The main boss will occasionally cleave, dealing damage to everyone around him, or a frontal cleave, so just don't stand in front of him. He'll also charge the farthest most person, and he'll fear that person and anyone around him when he hits them and deals damage. So normally someone stands far away to get hit, just to soak it and not get a bunch of people feared. He will also, after a while, look at a person. If he looks at a person and focuses on them, he will, once the timer runs out, he will charge and instant kill them. Anytime a player dies during this raid, or during this fight, he will level up and become stronger. So anybody regularly dying would be annoying. And when he focuses you, the only way to stop him from charging you and killing you is by literally stop doing anything. You click off, you don't auto attack, you don't use any abilities, you don't move, you just stand there. And I think you can also like feign death and vanish away, like if he focuses on you. Alright, here we go. 3. No, I ain't getting that. And luckily, the bosses that drop the idols don't drop the crests, so I didn't miss any crests. The last 3 are the snake boss, the bat boss, and then Hakar itself. Oh, so let's see what I've passed. Yes! Alright, that's 3 Zanzas right there. Three very pretty Zanzas. And these tokens I can trade to anybody and sell them on the auction house if I wanted to. But the actual potions you can't. So I do have to give them to my main. Oh, and Paladin just yoinked shit again. You know what? Even though it doesn't do that much damage, I'm just gonna blizzard it. That's one thing that I've learned sometimes. Instead of running in and arcane exploding, sometimes it's better to just cast Blizzard first, because it's not going to pull aggro, and then by the time the Blizzard's finished, like everybody else is on the table enough for me to go in and then actually do the damage. And the next boss is right on our right. So I'm not gonna... I'll just rather eat. This one is also pretty simple. He comes with a bunch of ads. You just kill the ads. The boss casts some spells. You don't have to really do anything about them. And then his main gimmick is that at half health he'll turn into a snake. And he'll leave poison clouds. He'll poop himself and leave fart clouds hanging around. You just gotta move him, and then the melee don't stand in the fart clouds, and then you don't take a lot of damage, and that's it. do like how Braun talks just the off tank now. The guy who's gonna be the off tank is just like is just full pulling everything. Like fuck it. Oh. There he is. There's a transformation. Just being bounced back and forth. Got my crest. All right, good. I shall not forget this time. Speaking of being on crack, the Paladin is freaking out again. Alright. Everybody who tries not pulling this pack gets it pulling this pack on the way down. Good luck remembering not to pull it. But as you can see, that's something I should have pointed out at the beginning. Both of our tanks are, in fact, shamans. Because shaman is a very viable tank in this. In fact, it's so viable, they're nerfing it. Okay, that's done. The Bat Riders explode after a while. After they are at low health, so you gotta kill them quickly or they're gonna do a lot of damage. So, luckily, we're killing them fast enough. But if you can't, once they start trying to explode, they don't move, so everyone can run away. But we normally do so much damage, they can just die. It's all that. So that's the great part about everybody here just being super powerful. Like nothing really lasts for much. And this boss is another simple one. It will charge a middle distance opponent and it will AoE silence around them, so it's bad for healers and casters. And then after 50% health, it'll transform back and it'll randomly throw like fire pots around that you just want to get out of if it lands on you. And leaves fire on the ground. Basically it. The hardest part is just the silences, but never really. Back up. There you go. Speaking of staying in fire, getting out. Alright, and the last one's from Hakar. So the reason why you fight all the... So Hakar, you can actually fight from the very beginning. Like you could literally just go up to the last boss and kick his ass if you want. The thing is, every single one of these other bosses that are alive empower him. So taking each one you take out matters. Now there's usually 2 bosses people don't fight, and that's Spiders and Madness. Madness you need to summon, so it's not one of the ones that affect Hakar at all. The other one is Spiders. Spiders is annoying because it puts this drunken debuff on you that makes you keep dropping your weapon, and it's really annoying for melees. And in addition to that, there's also a drunken effect that makes you walk around all wibbly wobbly, and it does not go away. It just does not go away until you die. So it just makes it extra annoying. And it also doesn't really have that much good stuff on its loot table. The only really good thing it has is like a... Oh god, what the hell is this bolt? Someone must have got feared into it. But the only other thing that that boss has is a hit percent ring for melee, which is part of a pair, and the pair is pretty good early on in the game. So sometimes melee will want it or not, and they'll say, can we do spiders? But it's usually not really anyone. And this thing has more of those charging trolls that can knock you around, and it also has fearing snakes. So they like to do pulls down here because you don't want to get knocked off and pull a whole bunch of stuff down there and they swarm up there. However, Ambershire, the guild has a way of doing it where we take out one pack of things and then we can run all the way past and hide up on the corner here. And then you can just pull a car and fight it in the corner and you can dodge the rest of the trash. But that's not something that you do without having like a bunch of people knowing what they're doing from the beginning. And everything here, people usually just do it the longer way of just killing all the trash. I do really like the sheer amount of damage that everyone is putting out. So much so me half-assing it is putting me at 6th. And I do a lot of damage anyway, just for being an arcane mage, just from casting 2 fucking buttons. Priest do fears and heals, so focus him first, even though I didn't do that last time. I just blasted whoever I tabbed right to. Whoever I tabbed to, I just blasted. Pick up anything else? Oh, let's go Zanzas tonight, baby. Fucking 6 Zanzas already. Hell yeah. Okay, already. It's the end of the raid, but Hell yeah, 6 Zanzas already. Imagine how many else I could get. I could get like a whole one more maybe. Okay, now Hakar is a special lad. He's got a little bit more mechanics, but really not that many. His health is proper. So basically his mechanics on here is he will mind control the person who's on top of the threat, aka the main tank. So the next tank has to pick it up and then he'll mind control them, and the next one will get out. And he's supposed to, after a certain amount of time, ooh, I just kind of want that for the look. Someone else started, it doesn't matter. Because you can actually loot it first, get it on you, and then trade it off, and you can keep the look for Xmog and stuff. But so what he's supposed to do is, after a certain amount of time, he will suck everybody in the raid, making them take damage and healing him. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to pull one of his sons, get poisoned, then when he sucks the poison out of you, so he still damages you, but he takes damage instead of healing. And then you go to killing him, but as you can see, we killed his ass so fast it didn't fucking matter. He's just gone. He just does not exist anymore. All right, over 9,000. All right, so that's all done. My friend actually went to AQ40. Never goes to AQ40. Actually went. Lamau. All right. Well, we're out of here. And so I got half of that done. Oh. I guess I'll do one more. Oh, the coin of ancestry shit. No, nope, 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 nope. Yeah, the coin of ancestry stuff. I remember that stupid thing. I had that thing hanging around forever. Okay, let's see. So that's bind when picked up. So I'm just gonna disenchant those. I got some shit to mail off to my alt. So all of this easily. Ragnarok. So I can build up my own Zanzas. Send that over. Now those coins can also be built up, and you can get the same tokens that you trade for the Zanzas. I had them just like piled up, like massive amounts. So eventually, I'll feel like actually putting them to one character and then handing them all in. But right now, they're just kind of free things that I don't have to think about, but can hand in at some point. Also need to do a dungeon to get the last 2 of these, and then do one more 10-man to get the rest of those. Which I think my one guildmate said that he wanted to do more. So maybe I can get them to do Karazhan, and then I can HR the Scythe. Because that would be pretty sick. It's a neat little legendary. You got to do a lot of shit to get it, but honestly, as you can tell from me messing my entire streaming schedule just to play on the server more, I'd be willing to. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have permission to post 10 mins in there. But looks like it's going to be a little bit before it goes up anyway, so I guess it's just kind of hanging around until it's time. So honestly, I don't really know. Like, this it would be pretty hype though to have the scythe drop while we're doing this and have it on stream. But honestly, like I said, I don't see the appeal of streaming World of Warcraft. I've never watched a person stream it, especially since I'm just doing kind of like weekly chores at this point, not doing anything exciting. So I was like running around in a circle. Although I guess I can have Ragnarok go and pick up those Zanzas now. I can do that. There's the lad I've been talking about this entire time. Like I said, I pretty much have everything I'm looking for. Like this, the onslaught girdle that I'm wearing could be replaced by something from Nax, but I really just want a trinket because I've still been rocking Black Hand's Breath because Hand of Justice just is not worth it. The amount of times it procs to get an extra attack is so pathetically little. 26 attack power is just not worth it. For just getting like 1 extra hit every 3 minutes if you have Wind Fury on, like, woo. So now we'll pick it up and I can actually hand in the things I've been talking about. But they did this on purpose. They made all these fucking things different colors just to fucking make it not stack properly in your goddamn bank. But as you can see, I've got like this whole thing of raid consumes. I got more raid consume bullshit up here. I'm just loaded up on crap, and I still need to get more of these stupid fire waters. Actually, this isn't even a raid consume. Why is it even here? Get out of there. But yeah, I guess this is also why people put music on during these streams, since it really is just as boring. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the stream here. Like, I don't even know really why I turned the stream on for this. Like, it's not really that. I mean, it's nice to talk about some of this stuff a lot, but just kind of explaining basic stuff doesn't really matter. I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll all be actually picking up with more Ace Attorney, which will be an actual nice and fun stream. So, thank you all for watching, everyone. I'll be back again tomorrow. This was just a little bit of this. I don't think anyone actually gives a fuck about watching any of this. Maybe if I did one of the bigger raids, even though it would just be kind of boring, but at least you could hear some of the guild chatter, maybe. Might be kind of fun. I don't know. But, it's just been, was supposed to take this guy into the newest raid here, or the newish in quotes, but it wasn't up tonight, so I figured I'd just do a little